Hey everyone, Rasco here, and I did promise to look at a Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. Unfortunately, the software editing program I'm using, Vegas Pro 12, for some reason doesn't allow it to be processed. So we're going to do a very quick over of what I think. Now there's no gameplay image, it's just going to be me and probably a few extra imagery staggered along the way, if I get lucky. So first off, the game itself. The game is actually quite shorter than the game can last a very long time depending on how you look at it. For me, it has. First off, let's go with what's basic. There's story mode. There's history mode, which is what I'm gonna call it. History mode, which is going through from Gundam, Zeta, Char's counterattack, Seed, and Seed Destiny. There we go. I had to actually think about that. Sorry, I'm not centered. What it is that it's just pretty much a very okay. Imagine Gundam abridged, even more abridged, minus the jokes. That's the best way I can explain it. There's you hear it's all in Japanese. The audio is all in Japanese, but there is English writing all over the game. So you know what? If this is what Bandai would do with all of its Japanese games, I wouldn't mind as much. Hell, I would love for them to do that every goddamn time. I'm looking at you side stories. By the way, that is coming next week. So yeah, it is very short. You don't even play a story mode of Double Zeta, unlike Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. You just hear mentioning when you access Char's counterattack story. You hear mentioning Double Zeta, and then you actually just move on. Very short. It's Judo Ashta faced Haman Khan, and at the end he and a few of his friends thwarted the Neo Zeon rise of Haman Khan. That's it. Which sucks because, again, this is one of those that is not here in North America. Not a lot of people know the story of. Next up is, I think that's what they're calling it, is mission mode. I believe that's what it's called. It's like this is where you play as any character at any time. Well, kind of. This is where you go to unlock even more stuff. Okay, now I said unlock lightly. There's a new function called cards. It's like a card collecting moment. The more you do of a specific thing, the more of a, let's say you play more as Amuro or Camille, you'll unlock a better Zeta, you'll unlock a better new Gundam. Doing certain actions like using the new feature called Burst Mode. Burst Mode, what it is a small momentary lapse of power, giving you extra strength. Certain pilots, I'm going to take Amuro because he's the one I have the most experience with. His ability when he goes into burst mode is that he slows down time. Yeah, let that sink in. He slows down time, and then the Gundam or the mobile suit itself in burst mode has an ability. Depending on what mobile suit it is, it can do different things. So yeah, that's depending on how well you play, you can abuse burst mode like freaking crazy. There's still the special attacks. There's there's only there's 3 kinds. 4 actually. There's the ground special attack, which is, you press the circle. I have to think about that. I believe it's circle. No, that's to activate. Yeah, that's to activate the special. L2 or R2 to activate burst, or R1. I don't remember. Then no, it's L. It's R2 because he made that. I believe. Oh god, it's been a while. I've tried, but it's not kicking in right now. The thing with this is that there's the ground, there's the air, and then there's something else. When you have 2 bars of special full, you can hold down it's the circle button to charge it up, and it does a new special attack on the ground and in the air. Every mobile suit, every Gundam, I should say, has that rather than every mobile suit, or probably every mobile suit. I haven't played enough with the mass-produced to actually get going. And here's the thing: the burst mode is actually overpowered. Like, I'll keep on to it. It's overpowered because you can summon a partner. This can be another pilot or a ship. You heard me correct. A ship like the Rock Hyloom, the Archangel, the White Base, uh, the Reolua. You can actually use a ship. You, depending on what ship you get, like the Rock Hyloom, it drops a nuke. You drop a nuke in the middle of the fray. So you use burst mode. You get in the middle of a fray of a huge gang of enemies. You use the burst mode. You use the burst attack, which is what it's called now. A burst combo attack, which is what it's called. And you drop that nuke, and you can clear field. White Base, Archangel, they do the same thing. They just have different models. They fire down a bunch of missiles. You can see where this is going because when you use this burst mode, you're actually refilling your gauge of your special gauge, again. So this is overpowering in my opinion. For the graphics, it's not bad. Actually, it's not like Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 where it was cel shaded, which I think did a better job. This has a mix of. This is more back to Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, but it has more fleshed out. You see a lot more fleshed out in the details of the mobile suits. It has greater aspects to it. It's really nice. I do admit it has. It's actually a little darker tone because with time, even if you reheal, you'll see some of the damage your mobile suit's taken, which is a nice little, add touch to detail. What else? The music. Well, unfortunately, unlike in the Japanese version, which I have looked up, we don't have any of more like we don't have the opening themes or ending themes or any insert songs that were any of the series. One example I could think of is the best one for me because this is the one scene I do like from this series a lot is Gundam Seed is when Kira gets the freedom, comes down to Alaska and saves the Archangel from being killed off. And then TM Revolution's not Vestige, Meteor plays. And in the anime, that's what happens. And in the Japanese version, if I remember correctly, that happens too. In the North American version, we don't get that. I don't know why. This is the one thing that do piss me off. So with that said, unfortunately, like I said, the editing software program won't allow me, but it will allow side stories, no problem. So that's why I'm happy to be able to continue that. The game itself is okay. Is it worth the price of admission to get it? Yes, it's only like $35-40. If you're a huge Gundam fan and you love the Dynasty Warriors series, especially the Dynasty Warriors Gundam series, I would suggest you do get it. I believe there is a demo. I'm not 100% sure because I pre-ordered it when I saw it and I was like, fuck this, pre-ordered. And when you do pre-order, there's 2 downloads that come with it for free. Are you a strong pilot or do you deserve the color red? Which is our ace pilot, something like that. And the other one is a mobile suit from Gundam Builders, the Teddy one. I played as that thing a bit, and it's a stupidly hilarious fun. It's just over the top. That's what it is. Other than that, the game is actually decent at best. Like I said, it is worth the price. There is most likely a demo. You can try it out. And with that said, let's put it this way: if I had to give it a score, I'd give it the same score as I gave Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, which would be about a 70%. It's good. Again, there are things missing. If Bandai, sorry, not Japan, Bandai would just stop it with the goddamn removal of music and allow it to happen, it would be better. I do believe you can insert your own music. I haven't tried. I don't give a crap, really. The thing is that this game is a Dynasty Warriors Gundam game. It's a Dynasty Warriors game. You have to play it constantly over and over and over to unlock every goddamn single thing. Which is not a good thing always. So, yeah. Again, like I said, the burst mode is the newest thing. It's also broken. In my opinion, it's very broken. It's very powerful, very over, especially on the hard difficulties. You'll abuse the shit out of this thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's my opinion. Good, but it could have been better. So yeah, this is Rasco signing out for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.